Breaking news, the Nasdaq is about to make one of the biggest changes to the stock market that we have seen in decades. Starting as early as December 6th, stocks are expected to trade 23 hours a day and 5 days a week. So this is a part of a trend towards 24/7 trading that I have been highlighting for years now. What does it actually mean for traders though? So right now the Nasdaq operates from 4 a.m. until 8 p.m. Eastern. The new session would fill almost the entire overnight gap, running from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern.
So let me explain how this will change things for actual prop firm traders. So I've marked out here the most important times. So in the boxes, this is what I have marked out as like the daily session. So from 8 p.m. till midnight, I've got China. From 2 a.m. to 5 a.m., I've got London. And from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m., I've got the New York AM session. It might be slightly different for you, but I found that these times work really well. So now what they're saying is that the whole session between 9 p.m., which is this line here, all the way to 4 a.m., which is right here, will be another official global session. So you're not going to get that massive extended trading hours gap that you normally see, and then it can actually give you a really good indication of where price is initially going to go from the New York AM Open. Okay, so let me mark out all the most significant times that I find useful. So the first line here is at 6 p.m. and I'll call this Globex Open. And you actually get a lot of volatility during this time because the algos from the New York session are not running. Next, we have China Open at 8 p.m. And now what we're going to get is a new global session all the way till 4 a.m. Global session close. And of course, we have 2 a.m., which I consider as London Open. And then we have, of course, New York Open at 9:30 a.m. I consider another session at 1:30 p.m. as like New York PM session, which can offer a lot of reversals. So I'm wondering, due to this global session from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., will that make New York PM session completely dead? That's going to be the question, and it's we want to watch out for. But I think this marks a shift in how influential China has become. This is like a specific session overnight, and it's tailor made for China traders. And you can see here, China has a lot of influence now, even in Nasdaq. And I'm seeing that in gold, especially for gold trading. The China session is usually the best by far for Bitcoin as well. So I think this just marks the influence that China's having over the stock market, including the US equities.